Hello everyone, this is Soham Pramanik and you're watching my channel on how-tos, tutorials and technical know-hows. Thank you for the feedback on my earlier videos. And recently I have got a few questions regarding how to speed up your computer or laptop device while using Firefox. Yes, often this a problem happens with Firefox is that when you have opened especially a lot of tabs over here and you are watching videos or you're downloading a content or you have opened a high-sized page or something, then a lot of space, disk space of your computer gets used up by Firefox application, which you can see by right-clicking on this taskbar. And if you go to Task Manager, from there, if you see the memory and the CPU usage of Firefox, it will be really much more than any other application, and that jams the entire computer and slows it down. But there is a process, there is a way in which you can limit the usage of your RAM space of your device and from the usage of Firefox, and it will not be able to cross that limit, so that uh, you'll be able to save your disk space for other applications. So let's see how it's done. So first of all, while you're in Firefox, you have to open a new tab and you have to type about.config. So in this tab, if you type about.config, this page will open up, which is a proceed with caution page, in which you are being warned that you are trying to attempt to change some preferences which you probably have not done ever earlier, which will be significantly amounting to changes in settings of Firefox application, and it will affect its performance. But trust me, it's all right. So if you click on this accept the risk and continue, you will have this page now. As I said, changing these preferences can impact Firefox performance or security, and you're doing it for the good. You want to change the preference for good. So here now you have to, there are a lot of, if you click on show all, they'll show a lot of preferences over here. But you'll be lost trying to find out what is yours. So better if you click on this search box over here, and if you just type browser, browser browser dot cache. So if you type this browser.cache and now in this drop down in the selected lists, if you just see browser.cache.disk capacity, which is this one, here it is showing that for this Firefox browser, cache which is the metadata, you can say, the at that moment of time whatever data it's downloading or using, the space which is occupying is this, which is almost 10,48,576. Now depending upon your RAM size, if it's 512 MB or 1 GB RAM, you can try this to be kept to 15,000, or maximum maybe you can go up to 50,000 also. Like, I'll show you how it's done. Here you have an edit option, and this if you click on this edit option, this becomes editable. Now here if you just type maybe 50,000, and then if you click on this tick, so this will be changed to 50,000. If you click on this reset, it will go back to its original to 56,000, which is the browser default. But again, while using, if you keep it default, it may change into the higher preference, in which it will be getting writing more data. Like you can see, browser cache amount written is this much. So if you do this and then if you save, this browser will will limit its capacity of using your disk space to that amount, and it will not exceed that. So this will keep your entire other of the disk space entirely for the other applications, so it will not jam or slow your computer down. This is a really cool technique to protect your disk space from being occupied entirely by Firefox. One more thing what you can do is, if you want to reduce RAM usage further when Firefox is minimized, suppose you are working on Firefox and at that time you need readily your tabs, it will be readily available. But suppose you have streamed in some video or data or movie or downloaded something and pages are there open, and if you minimize that and if you want to access some other application for some time, maybe your VLC player or for watching movie or listening to a song, what will happen is this data of your Firefox will remain in RAM space, and it will not allow the other application to use the entire or the rest of the RAM space properly. Again, that application will show tendencies of slowing down or hanging even. So in order to prevent that, what you can do is, there's a nice technique here only in this browser.cache, wherever we have written this search box. What you have to type is, if you don't have a right click option over here, you have to go to this about config, and then you have to type config dot trim underscore on underscore minimize. So what you can see, I have typed a new preference which is config dot trim on minimize. That means when you are using this Firefox browser, all the data will be readily available to you from RAM. So you can just click on the tab and it will be accessible to you. You can just click and you will be able to play your video anyhow. That will not be a problem. But if you minimize your Firefox data, and you have to make this as boolean, first of all, config trim on minimize as boolean, and you have to add it by clicking on this plus button over here. Once you've clicked that, this will give you a toggle option, true or false. As you can see, now it's false. This is toggle option. Once you click on toggle, now it will become true. So if you do this, and if you click on true, make it true, and you save this, then once you minimize your Firefox browser, on minimize, suppose you want to keep it minimized for a long time, you don't want to use it right then, but you don't want to close the tabs either. In that case, this entire temporary data of Firefox will go into your hard disk memory, and it will not affect your RAM memory. It will be compressed and sent to your hard disk memory. And once you again reopen this Firefox, reload it from here, maximize it, again it will come back to your RAM memory, and so the RAM will be free for the time it is minimized. So that how much ever space it has taken in RAM, it will not dynamically affect when you are using some other application by minimizing Firefox. So this is a really good way to increase your speed of your laptop with the given configuration it has of your RAM. This may be done in a laptop or any device or computer, and it will be maximizing your efficiency of your device in this way. So that's how after you minimize, it will be taking very less amount of space in your hard disk, and when you restore, it will all come back to the previously stored effect. And you have to restart. Yes, this point is very important. You have to restart your Firefox for this settings to take effect. So once you have done that, your Firefox will be ready with the new settings to run as fast as you want the computer to run. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share if you found this video useful, and please let me know if you want answers to any other technical problems or software. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.